Who we got with us today?
Jerome.
What's been going on with you since the last time we talked?
I ain't chilling, trying to keep the community good,
How you been doing that?
staying positive.
How are you staying positive?
Uh, Doing stuff like not getting in trouble type stuff, like type crime. Been staying out the crime.
So you haven't been doing no crime?
No sir.
You been thinking about doing some crime?
No, not when I'm doing good.
How school going?
School good. I'm out of school right now though.
How them grades looking?
They doing good.
No troubles at school?
Nah, I ain't having no trouble. Not like how I used to in like the last years.
No troubles at home with mama and your nieces and nephews?
Nah.
So you been good.
Yeah, yes sir.
What else been going on with you?
Uh, Shit, trying to make mama happy.
How you gonna go about that?
Respect. Keep respect around the house.
Man, last interview we had, I didn't get to really touch on. You told me about your friends. You told me about people that you were affiliated with, cool with, that are in incarceration and dealing with this, that, and the third. And I'm here to tell you, man, that you got a clean criminal background. That means you rich.
For sure.
Money don't make you rich. Having a clean criminal background, especially as a young black man, makes you rich. It means you can do whatever you want to do in life. You don't have any limitations on you. You don't have anybody that's going to be standing over you telling you or reminding you of, now see, remember you did this or remember you did that. So I want you to understand, when you're thinking about doing crime, don't think about doing crime, because the most valuable thing you have is a clean criminal history. No criminal background, no. Hey man, that means you can do whatever you want to do. You don't have, it's nothing stopping you from being great. So I want to tell you that I want to salute you and tell you that I'm proud of you, for the simple fact, man, that you are a young black man trying to endeavor to have better and do better. But as long as you can keep your nose clean and don't be attracted to the crime, because see, I'm going to tell you about the crime. The crime is cool
Yeah.
until you get caught.
Sure.
Going to jail, commissary, bonds, lawyers, hey man, F's on your report card, which is the felonies. Hey man, that's not cool. And as a 15-year-old man, I'm here to tell you, it's a lot of people wish that they can go back to your age and do things differently. And one thing they would do is keep their criminal history clean. So I'm just here to tell you that I salute you, and I want you to know that, man, you rich, and as long as you're endeavoring to do things on a positive note and in a positive manner, we're going to always be behind you. We're going to be behind you anyway, man, but the fact that you are trying to do something better than what you see around you, that's saying a lot about you and your character. The way you make your mama proud is keeping your nose clean. The way you make mama proud is by not doing things around your nieces and nephews that's going to influence them to try to do some bad stuff. See, you have to set the example. Even if you feel like there aren't good examples around you, you have to be the example for the people that's looking at you, because you do have a lot of people looking at you whether you know it or not. And people seeing you doing things that you don't know that they see you doing until you ask them for some, or until you try to talk to them. They say, hey, yeah, I seen you doing such and such, or I seen. So you always got to be mindful of that. Long as you're doing the right thing, you don't have to worry about who's seeing you or who saw you do this, that, and the third, because doing the right thing, that's your ticket to a good life. So in that, man, I just wanted to salute you and tell you that I'm proud of you, that you keep on pushing in that positive direction, and bring us up to speed on what else you've been dealing with or what else you've been going through so far since the last time we spoke.
But trying to stay with a job,
What kind of jobs you've been having?
like working with the community, like cutting grass, stuff like that.
Did you ever think about, remember I told you you should invest in you a lawnmower and some line equipment and start your own little situation. Did you ever think more into that, or you haven't really given it much thought?
I got a lawnmower, I just need to get it fixed.
What's stopping you from getting it fixed?
He ain't got nobody right now.
You don't have nobody to fix it? I'm gonna give you some different little contacts of some people that can help you out. Because that could be your own little source of income, man. People need grass cutters, people need weeds pulled out. That stuff never go out of style.
For sure.
You gotta understand, being a man is your currency. That money, being a man, that currency is accepted worldwide. It never goes out of style being a man. So people are always gonna be in need of men. If you ever heard, man, we need some good men. That's what that's exactly, because it's a famine in the land for good men. It's a famine in the land for men, period. So you got to be somebody who is a cut above the rest. And you got to understand that as long as you walking on the right side of the law, blessings are always going to come to you, man. That you always going to get your blessings. You always going to get, a leg up on things. Sure. But you have to stay in alignment and you have to do what's right. So, what else you been doing with mama? Like, what you been doing to make mama proud on top of the grades and doing right in school?
Respecting my OG. You gotta always respect the OG.
How your brothers and sisters doing?
They doing good.
What's your plans being that you out of school now?
Trying to make some money. Even though the money ain't all it though.
What you mean?
Like people say the money don't mean anything to you.
It don't. You know why? I just told you that you rich already. The money gonna come. Just keep your nose clean. You already rich. Do you understand, man, that you're not in jail, you're not on probation, you're not on parole. You don't have nothing holding you back from a beautiful life. The only thing can hold you back is you. And if you don't listen, if you be hard-headed, if you do things contrary to the right thing, you're going to have problems out here, man. You from East St. Louis, and you got to understand, everybody in East St. Louis got their own ideas about things, but you got to have the right ideas about things, because you starting off your life. Where you want to go? Where you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Having a business place.
Okay, so what are things you doing right now to prepare for that? What kind of business do you want to have?
Any business, as long as it's running, like doing something good.
You need to narrow down what you want to do. You need to put a plan together. You need to write your plan down, and you need to sit it somewhere in your house where you can see it every day. It's called a vision board or a vision sheet, whatever you want to call it. You need to be seeing your vision every day so you can stick with it. Money not everything, but it's something. And we're not going to negate that it's something, but it's like, as long as you're doing the right thing, you're going to always attract money to you. It's always going to be people trying to get your hustle. It's always going to be people who are trying to kind of help you out a little bit, but if you're doing the wrong thing, they're going to avoid you like the plague, man. They're not going to mess with you. You know, the people that stay in trouble, the older people stay away from, they scared of them. If you can be that young guy that the older people go to, that's the money right there. Your reputation is your money. Your personality is your money. Your attitude is your money. That's your money. So long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to always be rich, man, because it's always going to be somebody who's going to share some information with you. People don't share information with disobedient kids. And if you're disobedient, you're going to block a lot of blessings, and people are going to keep a lot of information away from you that you should have. So how do you feel about the summer, man? What's on the agenda for the summer? Besides making money, what else going on with the summer?
Summer ain't really nothing to do for real.
What do you think the city should do for the kids for the summertime? What kind of things should they implement around the city to give the youth something to do? What would you say, in your opinion?
My opinion, like like a park, like with a pool or something. My opinion, cause it's too hot.
A pool, what else?
Uh,
Just a pool?
some fun that everybody else like doing. It ain't just gonna be me now.
Right.
Cause that's the only thing I agree on, a pool right now.
What else you like doing, man, when you are not in school?
Talking to my family, communicate with people like I love. What else? Shit, just catching up on people like who I miss.
How you feel about your friends or your family that's away doing time? Like, how do you feel about that?
I don't know how to feel. Like, can't do nothing for real, you feel me? They gotta like catch every blessing that come to them.
You see why it's imperative that you stay on the right side of the law? You see how easy it is to get in some trouble and how hard it is to get out of it? And when you get out of it, man, you're never really out of it because people will never let you forget the wrongs that you've made in your lifetime. Every time they get mad, they're gonna throw it in your face. So you need to make provisions for that never to happen to you. You need to listen to your mom, listen to your elders. Everybody who trying to tell you something right, man, they just trying to look out for you and keep you alive, man. It's dangerous out here.
Oh, yeah.
It's very dangerous out here, especially for young guys because y'all don't really have nothing else to do. You're gonna play video games, you're gonna do a lot of things that you really shouldn't be doing, and then you're gonna be bored, and now we want to get mad at each other, and we don't fight no more. We just gonna get some stuff and shoot at each other, and that ain't cool, man. Living your life like you're in a video game ain't cool. Can you agree with that? Do you agree that most of the young people are living their lives like they're in a video game?
Yeah, cause like the stuff they be doing, yeah.
Where do you think that comes from?
People teaching you when you like, let's say if you got a little brother, and your little brother like trying to do the stuff that you doing, but you don't want him to follow your lead, right? But everything you do, he do the same, so you can't stop him. You gonna have to teach him how to stop moving your way. Teach him different, like something new. Like,
How about if you don't do the bad stuff and contrary stuff in front of the little brother? How about that? How about you don't do it yourself? Because if you get in a situation, who gonna teach the brother different?
You right.
I'm just saying, man. It's
right.
Hey, man. I see you a lot, and I'm rooting for you. I want you to make it out of here, because so many people before you didn't. You know that,
For sure.
and you understand that the odds are against us as young black men. You know, it's against, they already against us. And we against us more than anything. We against each other, which makes it even harder because it's like you don't know who to trust, you don't know who to, it's a lot of bumps in this road, man, but it's like as long as you're doing the right thing, you will be protected and you will attract the right things to your life. You gotta understand that. I know you're 15 going on 16. Hey man, once you turn 17, you know by law they consider you a grown man. And you can go to a real grown man jail. You can go to prison. You can go to the county and be with the grown up. Well, they're gonna ride you past the juvenile and go take you straight to the county. Hey man, we don't even want to speak that into existence. We don't even want to think like that, but you gotta understand that that's a reality. We're not babies. You're not a baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's imperative that you stay away from anything that can cost you your freedom, that can cost you your life, that can cost you your well-being, period, man. Stay away from that stuff. And I know people gonna call you names. Hey man, let people call you whatever they want you to call, but you're gonna be free. And you can't do nothing for nobody if you're not free. And freedom is a state of mind, so don't even live like you're not free. Just do what you're supposed to do.
Sure.
Do the right thing, man. Like, always do the right. If you don't do nothing else, if you don't remember nothing else I told you, man, just understand, you rich, right? You rich. Like, you got more than everybody. Everybody wish they can go back in time and hit the reset button and go back to your age when, oh man, life was cool and man, I make a lot of decisions. Understand, a lot of people look at you in resentment, man, because you everything they wish they was. The older people, the younger people, man, you got something valuable, man. You got to understand what you got. And if you understand what you got, you're going to protect it a lot more. The drinking, the smoking, hey man, it's cool, but where it's going to get you? Where you going? You see people around you doing the same things, and you see year after year they in the same position. You don't want to be one of them. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to get you to open your eyes and look at the bigger picture. So it's a real life war going on against us out here, man. You got to understand, it's up to us what we do to duck and dodge, man, all the stuff that come at us. Because you understand. You read the newspaper. You on social media. You look at the news. Who always on the news in some trouble doing some bad stuff?
People that ain't got no business doing nothing. Stuff like that.
How old are they?
20.
Or younger? What you want to do when you graduate, man?
Play basketball.
You ever thought about the military?
And everybody say that, bro, but I don't think I'm built for no military. Man.
You ain't built for basketball. You know you supposed to be playing basketball right now. If you listen, basketball players start playing basketball when they kids, man. And that's all they do is play basketball. They don't do nothing else but play basketball. I'm not telling you that you can't, but I'm just saying, what's the plan B and the plan C? Because you got to have more than one plan. Basketball, cool, but why you in that basketball camp right now?
Cause I ain't signed up.
Okay, so how we going to play basketball if we ain't even utilizing the tools that's available to us to play? I'm just saying. See how that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Okay, so what's after basketball? We're going to do basketball. We're going to push that to the side, but what else we want to do besides basketball? Is that the only thing?
No, I'll do something different, like football or something.
Okay, so where the football camp at?
Man, I don't got one, bro. I don't got one.
Do you play basketball at school?
I used to.
Do they have a team at school? So can you talk to somebody to see if they got in some type of basketball league that you can enroll in?
In my new school, they do.
Okay, so what we gonna do? We going out for the team this year?
It depends how I feel.
Hey man,
Like,
listen.
you don't know if I might go there and not want to play.
Okay, so if you want to play basketball, then how you ain't gonna want to play?
I'm saying if the team ain't trash, I'll play.
What the team got to do with it? This you.
Yeah, I ain't no trash player.
Okay, but don't you know that by you not being a trash player, if the team is quote unquote trash, you can pull them up and make them better? You know that, right?
Yeah, I feel you.
Okay, so what's your favorite basketball player?
Right now, in the league right now,
Period, yeah.
Jaylen Brown.
Why?
Bro, he just dunked on all them in the finals.
That's why he your favorite?
Yeah, that man went crazy in the finals. In the finals, he did.
What do you know about him in his off life? Like off the court, what is he? You don't know nothing.
I didn't know he famous. Right
True.
now.
So which basketball player would you more like to be like which one would you want to be like?
Right now in the league, all the players, I say what's his name? Jalen Taylor. Jalen Taylor good too though.
So how can we be the best Romy Rome on the basketball court? When we gonna start doing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna start when they sign me up.
Who is they?
My mama. I'm gonna ask her.
Have you asked her to sign you up?
I'm gonna ask her this year when I do go back to school and stuff.
What grade you gonna be in?
I'm being a 9th.
Hey man, you got 4 more years of school.
Sure. Let me get that out the way.
Okay.